welcome. We're outside. We've been hanging with La Luna, and now the sun is up. The best of both worlds. And being in nature, the sound of these birds, the sounds of creation, right? It's just so healing. Friends, now we're outside. The sun is just rising. We were hanging with La Luna. We know when it's a new moon. You don't often see her, right? But the light is there. And that's the beautiful part. We know that the light is always there. This has something to do with the moons and the shape-shifting with the moons and the connection between the strawberry full moon and the new moon in Cancer. And the gift, we found out, was working with the Queen of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. But the key to the shift is through the 5 of Pentacles. Oh, it's time to go get dressed, shower up, get in communication with the mother, the water, and come out here and sit with the daughter, the earth, and receive our reading. I just want to say before we do, don't forget, now is the perfect time to be reading in your new moon intentions book so that we can shape shift and manifest with the moon. Now, just going to share a quick message. We're in a time of growth here with the cosmic flower, and it's connected to expanding with the masculine and feminine, with the mother, with the cups. And it has to do with an expansion here with the masculine and feminine, and it has to do with the sun and the summer months, as well as rejuvenation within the night, within the dark. There's a rejuvenation being offered within the dark, but we're going to keep the balance by expanding with the sunlight for the growth. This is literally what they're showing me is about growth and that seed. One sec. What this has to do with is love. We're expanding love here. And we're having a metamorphosis with death. We're achieving this metamorphosis. It has to do with the restoration of balance here with justice as we heal from corruption. So we're going to achieve this. We're going to expand with our healing. We're going to have this expansion. It's written within the stars. This is part of our destiny. We know that the moon... Go for it. We know that the moon is activating a portal, this new moon in Cancer. And we're going to find out what this is connected to. And this portal is going to help us to restore balance from the devil energies. There's a purification being honored here. And this purification is connected to a crisis. But this crisis, we're activating with the energy of the opposites, and we're getting that much closer to our starseed roots and homes. We're activating with the sky. We're activating with the light. So we're going to release to embrace, and embrace to release with the all, with everything. And we're having a transformation when we do this. We're going to let go of this crisis. This is where we're having our transformation. And we're going to let go of worry. We're going to let go of the worry that we have. And we're going to move away from our sorrows and our emptiness. We're going to move away from our separation. We're going to move away from this. And we're going to go towards our 10 of Pentacles. Now, the gift of this activation... Oh, the 10 of Pentacles is stuck to something. Hang on. Is going from the 5 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles during this time. This is connected to the portal that this new moon is showing us. Let's see what this is connected to. The Three of Cups. So we're gonna go from 5 cups to 3 cups. We're gonna remove 2 cups.
Can I just give you a hug? Also, can you guys please like and subscribe?
Thanks, Boo Boo.
Oh.
Now here, we're understanding our multidimensionality. We've been discussing this the last few times that we've met up. It's like we're embracing our multidimensionality, and we realize we're living and dying at the same time. We're doing this every day. But what are we feeding into? Because what we feed into grows. Now we're still always going to have both experiences, but it's being able to say, okay, look, I have experienced creating with the death template, but I'm going to feed into life. And when we get that much closer to death, we get that much closer to life. When we get that much closer to life, we get that much closer to death. It's a very interesting thing. And then that's how you can see everything is all connected. And at first, yes, we go a little mad to activate with our great genius. It's part of the process. And what we're integrating is, we're integrating consciousness. Right now, we are integrating consciousness. And it's connected to our multidimensionality, and not just being one thing or the other. Being able to work with the all, as we know, we just saw the all. Work with the all, with the forces of creation, and hold the balance in the center point. So we're having a third eye activation, and we're going to expand that with the earth. But we're going to do it with our solar plexus. When this happens, we're activating something with our Merkaba, and it's connected to a miracle and romantic love. And it's going to bring healing. So let's see what is being activated with this portal. All right, let's see what this portal is activating. Lit. It's just been beautiful here. All right, let's speak to the Moon Oracle and receive our activation. We're activating with Fountain, Altar, and the Knight. So Cancer is already speaking. We're expanding with Neptune and the Sun here. Cancer. Here with Altar, we're expanding with the forces of creation. All the elements are present within this altar. Now there are pink clouds to show that there is literally some trouble in the air. But it's clearing it up. It's clearing up this trouble. That's why her hair looks like a storm. But she's going to clear it up with the elements and the forces of creation. And that's this activation here with the Moon and Cancer. We're working with the Night. We're expanding with the inner child. Fountain, from Cancer to Leo. We're working with Leo here. A handsome and heroic female figure with red-brown wavy hair emerges from an urn out of which gushes a cool sparkling fountain. She is bathed in the pale blue flowing waters. She wears a winged helmet symbolizing the ability of the imagination to take flight and to reach great heights. Her demeanor is tranquil and confident as she looks out towards the viewer. Her head and shoulders are framed by a pale, sun-like full moon. So there's a connection now to the full moon, from the new moon to the full moon, and shape-shifting, what we're about to shape-shift with here. The sun symbolizes dynamic creativity, while the planet Neptune denotes the expansion of the imagination and allows the visionary the ability to achieve great heights, signifying recognition of your own creativity by yourself and others and indicating a sudden surge in the powers of your imagination. You must accept responsibility for your own talents and use them for the good of yourself and others, urging you to believe in your own many and varied abilities and their worth to other people. This is all about sharing our gifts. So we're going to share our gifts. We're going to work through what's happening here in Altar, where we're working with Virgo, Mercury, and Saturn. So we're working through what other people think here. The altar represents thinking that has become ritual and a habit. Although the atmosphere of this mansion is negative, the small pink clouds indicate that there is positive potential and hope to be gained from the currently gloomy situation. You simply have not noticed it yet, indicating that you're being forced to behave in a way that others expect. This is fulfilling expectations of others, but we're going to move away from that because now we're going to activate with the inner child and ourself here. From Cancer to Cancer, ruled by the moon and Pluto. A beautiful woman with long blonde hair stares out of the card, clasping a fair-haired child to her bosom. She is wearing a helmet and a green cloak and holds a dagger in her left hand. Her dress is red, representing life and vitality, and behind her head is the circle of the dark red blood-colored moon. So Pluto signifies transformation and immense power, while the kind and sympathetic nature of the moon is nurturing and protective. When these two planets combine in the water sign of Cancer, they denote the enormous protective power of a mother animal guarding her young. The great power of Pluto gives strength to the gentle, emotional moon, who is able to express her nature easily in Cancer as it's her own sign. So this is all about expressing the need to, if necessary, to take up arms in defense of someone less able to care for themselves. Drawing this card, you will care deeply about the people and ideals that are close to your heart. This is a heroic mansion. Instinctive protection. So we're activating with instinctive protection. Something is being created here. There's a compromise. We're coming to a compromise with the Father. And we know that the negotiation is the center point. And that's where the forces of creation do, exist and do their best work. So let's see what is activating here. Something is activating within this altar. We're going to see what it is. What is activating here? This is why we're working with prosperity. I was going to say it's connected to the Ten of Pentacles. Because remember, the gift of what's happening right now is we're going from the 5 to the 10. Prosperity. The frequency of prosperity supports our feelings of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, and soul and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. So we're gonna work with the elements here, and we're gonna see this, and we're gonna activate from within to without, and it's going to happen through our imagination. Let's see what that's connected to. Let's go here. I want to see what this is connected to. Let's go a little further. Oh, karma and relationships. Look at that. What just flipped over here. Let me get it straight here. What's activating here within Fountain and the imagination? I want to get a few cards for that, and then I want to get a few cards for what's happening within the night. All right, what is activating here with Fountain, Neptune, and the Sun? We know we're working with Cancer and Leo. Five of Swords, revenge and fear. So we're healing from revenge and fear. Remember, this is about the Five of Cups. This is about this situation. Remember, we're walking away from this situation. Well, I guess you couldn't even see that because I'm holding these cards, but it's because we have this confirmed. It's the King and Queen of Cups. We just saw the King of Queen of Cups. Of course, this is the Cancer new moon. We know we're expanding with the cups. This has to do with the Three of Cups. So we're coming together in celebration of a new connection with the Three of Cups. We're healing from our fear and our revenge, our conflict of the minds, and acting off this conflict of the mind, but it's connected to the Five of Cups. So this is what we're seeing within here is how to expand. And it's Fountain. So empathy and support. We're going to expand with empathy and support. Empathy from the mother, support from the father. The masculine and feminine. Okay, so let's see what's being activated here within the night. Guys, the birds are building a nest right beside me. That's what all that chatter is about. They're building a nest. Okay, let's see what we have now. Of course, this Three of Cups is confirmed. The new connection is within. We're having a celebration and we're releasing with death. Death is our metamorphosis. This is lit. It's all here. Death is our metamorphosis. Death is the key. We need to release, to embrace. We're shifting. So we're going to release from within to without, and we're going to celebrate with our new connection. And this connection within is deeper, and we're going to expand without. This is beautiful. What is it connected to? The Star, inspiration and comfort, expanding with the Nine of Pentacles to the 10. And here's the Queen. So we're working in the Garden of Venus to work towards the 10 of Pentacles with the 9. And we have a completion with the 10 of Cups. We're having a completion with the Cups. That's why the mother and father are here. We're going to understand how to expand with empathy and support. We're going to be lit within the imagination. We're going to have a third eye activation here. Let's just confirm it. Oh, and the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups just flew on out of the deck. Romance. It's connected to romance. You know, we saw romance here. Romance is here somewhere. Okay. We're going to expand with the sword. Remember, the whole goal of the sword is to walk away. This is going to be illuminated, right? We're going to use the sword and we're going to have a completion with an activation with our truths. And we're going to go towards this. And we're going to act on it. That's where we're moving towards. Remember, we're moving towards this. We're walking away from our sorrows, our unhappiness, our disconnections, our past, literally. And we're moving towards our future. But we're doing it in the present moment and we're acting on it. And we're acting on it with connection and love. Remember, there 2 cups have spilled over here. We're walking away to these 2 cups that have spilled over, and we've been in the creation of the new with these 2 cups. This is all about healing our relationships. That's the gift. That's the gift of this moon, and it's happening through a tower situation. Lit, guys. I love you. Love, light, and healing energies sent your way to create with until we see each other again. I look forward to it, okay? I'm sending it to you, those good healing vibes. Take care.